Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 2.ET.1, Dictating Melody. So, we have a whole new list of ear tunes. Now they're in minor, still two functions, just tonic and dominant. And the tune that I have chosen to use as an example is Coventry Carol. Let's take a listen. So, I would say to listen to this several times until you feel comfortable singing through it on your own. I know the tune well, so I'm just going to listen to it that once. So, looking at the worksheet, there are several questions to answer before I bother writing anything down. Is your tune in simple or compound meter? Da 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 da. Compound. Unal, duple, triple, or quadruple. This one's a little weirder. Da 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 da. I think duple would work. I think quadruple would work. I think unal would work. Da 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 da. Or one da da two da one da two. Or one da da two da three da four. One da da two da three four. I'm gonna go with unal because I can. I don't think triple makes sense because it feels like they kind of go in even pairs, so triple wouldn't make a lot of sense. So, given answers to 2 and 3, we've looked at enrhythmic um, meters this unit. So I could go for 316, I could go for 38, I could go for 34. I'm going to go for 38. So I'm going to go ahead and write that at the beginning of my melody. Excellent. And actually, I'm going to leave some space for a key signature. So how many measures? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. I hear 16. They're pretty short measures. I think I can probably fit 8 on a line. Might get a little tight. We'll make it work. So that's 8 measures. And if your tune needs more room than is on the staff paper provided, just grab an extra sheet of staff paper and we'll be good to go. All right, so I have that going on. Now, sing scale degree 1. Oh, remember to end with the final bar. Beautiful. Okay, so da 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 da. That really feels like scale degree 1 to me. So yes, it does end on. It does begin on scale degree 1. Mm, but how does it end? Da 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 da. It suddenly gets brighter at the end. This tune is a little tricksy in that it actually doesn't end on a member of the minor triad. It doesn't end on 1, flea, or 5. Instead of flea, it ends on 3. It brightens up at the very end. The last chord is actually a major 1 chord instead of a minor 1 chord. So that's funky. All right. Choose a key to write your ear tune in. I'm going to choose C minor. It's a good key. Actually, you know it's a better key? F minor. F minor is hip. We'll go with F minor. So that's 4 flats. Notice that I'm writing the key signature before the time signature. In fact, I think I'm going to add that to the worksheet to leave room for the key signature. All right. Great. Now, so 4 flats, and I'm going to write the 4 flats again down here. Notice that I am not rewriting the time signature. Time signature you only need once until or unless it changes. Key signature you do need on every line. So now, instead of telling you like, hey, you have to do the rhythm first and then the scale degrees, I'm just saying write your melody with pitch and rhythm on the melody staff provided. So I know it begins on scale degree 1, and I'm going to go quickly through this process. Da, 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 da. So it goes down and back up. Feels like sort of a neighbor tone motion. So right now I have F, F, E flat, F, but that's not what the tune sounds like. It sounds like da 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 da. We actually have a half step here. E natural, scale degree 7. That makes sense in minor. Scale degree 7 is common. You do need that accidental. Da 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 da. So it comes back to scale degree 1 over here. So da da da. That sounds like one flea, one of our tonal patterns. Da 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 da. There's another scale degree 7. I always like to write the rhythmic dot below. The rhythmic dot should go above that one. Da 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 da. So that's just moving up by step. Da 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 da. That feels like part of the dominant. 4, 2, 1. And that makes sense for 2 full beats. I'm going to tie those notes together. Oh, but wait, I think I should pick up the next spot. Da, 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 da. So it goes up somewhere. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. So I hear 1 7 at the end here. So it goes da 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 da. So I'm just marking some contour things here. It sounds like it all moves by steps, so I can work backwards. Is that plausible? Let's sing it on scale degrees and figure it out. 1, 5, 4, flee, 2, 1, 7. Yep, that checks out. Da, da, da. 1, 7, 1, 2. That, Da, da, da. It goes up to the same pitches as here. Instead of going 1, 2, flee, do, it goes 1, 7, 1, 2, 2. And then I already mentioned how this tune is hit and with it, and it ends on scale degree 3 instead of flee. It's one of the reasons why I like it so much. So, there we go. In terms of other questions on the worksheet, do you see any motives in your tune? There are a couple different ways you could go here. You could think about this da 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 rhythm that appears a lot, or even da 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 da. Doesn't happen there, but da 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 da. So that's something you could think about. You also have this da, flee, 2, 1, 7. That happens 2 times. So, some things you can think about there. And then in terms of phrases, Da 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 da. I really feel like this is the end of a phrase. You have this longer note ends on scale degree 1, and then you have another phrase. Um, you could make an argument da 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 da. There's a phrase there. I feel like that's a little harder to make because the momentum just keeps carrying it on. But that would be something that we could discuss, and I wouldn't, immediately say you were wrong or anything. So that is part 1 of your ear tune. We want your melody with a key signature and time signature, and that's all we need to worry about for now. I'll see you next time.